Shot 5, and I will say I think that'll shut the haters up. Welcome back, everybody. Clint here today, excited to be bringing you episode number 1 of my bolt gun series. You've already seen this bolt gun featured in a video, Is This the Perfect Bolt Gun?, where I was ultimately excited about building this out and showing it off. And this gun specifically is a Remington 700 Alpha 1 Hunter chambered in .308 with a 22-inch barrel. I've got my disavowed group Strix 3 silencer at the end of it here, coming back. Basic simple bipod, just a Harris bipod, something lightweight. It's there, right? It's already kind of a heavy gun, so I just wanted something light on the front. A little bit further back, the optic that I've got this mated with is the EOTech First Focal Plane 3.5 to 18 power optic, one of my favorites, with some Seekins Precision scope rings. The chassis that you're going to notice on it is the Wooks Furiosa Midnight Gray chassis. I am a huge fan of this stock set. I absolutely love it. I think it looks good and it's functional, and what more could you possibly want? Obviously, I do have it so it can accept AICS magazines and, as I've already mentioned, chambered in .308. Speaking of the ammunition, in the video where I ultimately talked about building this gun out, it was mostly for fun and just showing off the build. I was utilizing just cheap run-of-the-mill ammunition stuff, which I think is great if you're looking for accuracy through volume. That would be the .308B ammunition from PMC, which is only 147 grain. Like I said, basic stuff. We had a lot of fun shooting still and just putting some rounds on target to make sure, well, we were actually hitting target, and we were. Wasn't tight groups, but we're hoping to change that today with some 168 grain Federal Gold Match or Gold Medal. I'm super excited about this ammunition. From my understanding, this is the gold standard when it comes to accurate ammunition in the .308 caliber, so we're going to be testing that today. I am going to be utilizing the exact same setup as last time at 100 yards, and in episode 1, that's what we're covering. 100-yard accuracy test and ammunition test. We'll have Rob back over here too, the owner of Monadnock Firearms, who will help us, well, he'll add a, I guess you could say, another element or variety when it comes to a shooter, just to make sure, you know, there's not a fluke with me or anything if something goes wrong. So that way I have somebody else to blame it on. All right, let's go ahead and load up some mags and start sending some rounds. Before we start pulling the trigger on my .308 behind me here, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out to my friends over at Monadnock Firearms, who have been a supporter of the channel since day number 1. Thank you guys, and if you're local to the area, 10 out of 10 would recommend that you check them out. Additionally, Gun Owners of America is your only no compromise 2A gun lobby in DC right now, fighting to not only defend your Second Amendment right, but also restore it. What does that mean? That means, like, I don't know, getting rid of things of, well, let's just start with removing suppressors off of the National Firearms Act, or removing the NFA in its entirety. How about National Constitutional Concealed Carry? That's the type of stuff we're looking at doing at GOA, so become a member today. With that, let's go ahead and start shooting some paper now. All right, I've got the drone set up down range, so if you guys see movement, that's what that is. It's not the target blowing in the wind. Somebody commented that on the other video. It's the drone shifting. Which I'm actually going to move him over so that way the target is centered. And you'll notice this time too, I've got my Remington Rest here, which is going to help stabilize quite a bit. So I'm going to take 5 shots on target 1, top left, target 2, far right, top right, and then we'll see what our groupings look like from there, all right? So without further ado, let's see how this ammo does, and let's see how I do. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, shot 5, and I will say I think that'll shut the haters up. All right, let's go to move to the top right. All right, let's see how we're looking here. Shot 1. Shot 2. Shot 3. All right, let's see what number 5 looks like here. Okay, let's go grab the target, and we'll compare that to the 147 grain PMC. It's 5. Before you fire that next string,
Yep.
I think you put 2 through the same hole.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Nice. Hey guys, it is Cyber Week at the Clint Morgan merchandise shop at magdumpmerch.store. Head on over, take 15% off everything site-wide. The discount is already included when you add to cart, and it lasts all week. Ends Friday. This includes beanies, bin shot glasses, hoodies, outer jackets, and all sorts of fun stuff that supports me and the channel. So thanks for stopping by. Let's get back to the video. All right, guys, we're back from picking up our targets now. Welcome my friend Rob here, owner of Monadnock Firearms, and pretty decent shooter, I'd say. But let's take a look at our targets. Let's actually show off 147 grain.
147.
Yeah, so this is what we shot first time around with this exact same gun, exact same setup. You can kind of see how open these groups are.
Well, 2 inches or so, I think, is what we came up with.
Yeah, so not the best. And a lot of that was, you know, the comment section was really quick to say I'd be mad if I spent $7,000, $2,000 even, and that's the type of accuracy that I'd get out of that gun. And honestly, I agree with you. My challenge to you is, though, do you have a bolt gun that'll shoot 147 grain as accurately as mine did? Let's see it, right? Post it up on your video. But with that, now let's take a look at our groupings from the 168 grain federal match and I think gold medal. And I think you'll see that ammunition and a stable platform, adding that rear rest and quality ammo,
Yeah, 100%.
will change the game.
That's what I was saying last time. I was interested to see what it would do with some match ammo, and
Yeah.
it did what I expected it to do.
Exactly. And so since Rob and I both held center and still our point of impact is a little low left, I think I will make some minor adjustments here. But again, we are looking sub MOA overall.
Yep, I'll take that.
Yep. And you had 3 rounds, dude. Like legitimately.
You can actually see it from the back pretty well.
Yeah. Yes. Right. So 3 rounds right here. Try to show this the best that I can to the camera. That were pretty much stacked right on top of each other, and you'll see that from the rear, the exit wound, if you will, over here. That was pretty cool, man.
And then I got cold, is why the other 2 didn't.
Yeah, right. But yeah, so I'm very impressed with the gun, the overall performance of the gun, especially through quality ammo, or with quality ammo. That's all right. It's right in the range. Target. Still
She's
pretty
good.
Okay. And by the way, if you are curious about these targets, not sponsored by Right in the Rain in any way. I know the guys over there. I think they make awesome quality products. These are those targets. So in snow and rain, it's Right in the Rain paper, so it's not gonna deteriorate.
We can still write on them.
We can still write on them, right? So let me know what you guys think for episode 1 when it comes down to an ammo comparison. Run-of-the-mill batch ammo versus quality performance ammo, you'll see a difference. Obviously, the only thing we changed when it came to the shooter was having the rear rest off for the gun.
Yep. Your receipt will also show you the difference.
Your receipt will also show you the difference. There's a reason why I buy the 147 grain in bulk and the 168 grain in box.
Yes.
So there is that, all right? Like I said, though, this is episode 1. In future episodes, expect to see point of impact differentiation from shooting suppressed versus unsuppressed. I'll take the same gun, just remove the silencer, and see if we have a point of impact shift, right? Yep. Before I do that, though, I will zero the gun again, show you guys where my point of impact is with the suppressor, without the suppressor, making sure that I'm actually completely zeroed, making that minor change from where I'm at right now. Other I guess you could say episodes would include distance shooting, things like that. We can get into the fundamentals of it all. We'll also, as time progresses for this series, we'll get into different bolt guns as well, which I think will be kind of fun to just to have a, you know, a variety.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you guys comment down below, what would you like for future episodes? And don't forget, all this week, Cyber Monday, Cyber Week is what I'll call it, 15% off over at magdumpmerch.store. All right, magdumpmerch.store is where you can get all your CM apparel and swag and everything. So I'd greatly appreciate the support, and obviously it all goes to my Nods Fund.
We'll get you there.
Yeah, right, one day. So thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. God bless. And Rob, say thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
And we'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you on the next one.